perfect video, one perfect angle, you're gonna look at it and just relapse, and you're gonna regret it. I promise you. So yeah, I'm gonna be relatable in this video. Yo, what is up, AD team? Austin Dunham back again with another video. So I've heard through the grapevine recently you relapsed, bro. I'm not gonna judge you because it happens to the best of us. Me myself, I've relapsed probably hundreds of times by this point in my life, and through each and every relapse of my Nofap journey, I come to learn there are some things that really have helped me never relapse again. And guys, I've been clean since December. I feel like I'm talking about a drug addiction, but we are talking about the same addiction, and that is fapping, fap addiction, right? So in this video, we're gonna talk about some points that will help you never relapse again. So y'all stay tuned, subscribe. Let's get right into it. So once again, disclaimer, I am speaking from my own experience, and that means that I do Nofap in the sense where I don't watch porn or masturbate, but I don't hold my seed, aka semen retention. That is when you abstain from woman, sex, masturbation, everything. Like I said, besides the occasional wet dream, right? So remember that. And speaking of that, the first point is that get one more woman. Literally as simple as that. Could be easy, could be hard for some of you guys out there, but just being able to get with more women and have access to being able to get with more women literally makes Nofap so easy. And it comes to the point where if I didn't get with any woman at all, I think my Nofap journey would be actually kind of hard. Now that's when the real drive and willpower come to play. And if you are doing semen retention in that aspect of things, then I highly respect you, because that takes a lot of motivation and a lot of perseverance, in my opinion. But like I said, get with more women and you'll find yourself on Nofap actually being motivated to get with more women in real life, which is obviously the benefit of it, because at night, whereas you would have, gotten off to some porn, instead you call a little shawty over to come do some business meetings with you. You know what I mean, guys. So get more women, it's gonna help out. All right, guys, remember that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. That is the simple law of thermodynamics. And when I say energy, I'm talking about our seed. So our seed, when we release, can only be transferred. And if you notice that once we release that energy, we're tired, we're fatigued. But what I've learned is that if you purposely put that energy into something useful, is that you'll relapse a whole lot less. And you can do this whenever you're feeling like a crazy sense of horniness or whatever, or you feel like you want to go watch porn. Here's what you can do. One, literally force yourself to get down and do push-ups, do burpees, whatever you have to do. Go outside, go on a walk. Yes, it's going to be kind of difficult, but I promise you that energy exchange and transfer is going to be very beneficial, because after you're done with it, you'll come back and then you're like, damn, I'm glad I didn't relapse, because now I'm tired. I don't even feel like doing it. And then another thing is put it into brain or mental activity. Reading, learning about something, overall self-improvement. And yes, I did speak about working out like immediately on the ground, but go to the gym, go do a workout. Now, hopefully you didn't already do your workout of the day, but I feel like releasing that energy at the gym has been a huge impact for me. In fact, I actually do have to go to the gym right now and get those gains on, because it's been a minute since we actually posted a workout clip. And you guys know this channel is all about self-improvement, gym stuff, and overall everything in that atmosphere. So let's hit the gym. Today we're gonna do a back day. Let's go. Hey guys, I know we're in the middle of the workout, but listen, I want to tell you another point as you're getting motivated to expend that energy somewhere else. And that is that you want to keep a post-nut diary. Austin, why would I keep a post-nut diary? Hear me out. The reason is because I realized that I don't relapse anymore. It's because I remember how I feel after I relapse. Because keep in mind that once you do relapse, you'll start to realize that, damn, I shouldn't have done that for temporary pleasure, and now I feel all this guilt, all this remorse. Like, we all felt bad afterwards. So if you keep a diary of how you felt after you've done it, all you gotta do is go back and reference that diary, kind of remember how you felt in that given moment, and then you'll start to tell yourself that, even though my brain is playing tricks with me right now, I know in the long run it's not gonna be worth it. So I know it sounds weird, but actually keep a diary of it. Or if you don't want to keep a diary, like I said, try and remember how you felt in the given moment. That's what I do. I literally just think about how bad I felt right afterwards, and then from there I literally don't want to do it anymore. So it may or may not help you out. But now let's get back to the workout. The worker's not even wearing a mask. So guys, they lifted the mask mandate, so we had just a discussion about it here in Florida. Basically, you don't need a mask to go anywhere anymore. But yeah, I kind of like it personally. I'm not gonna state whether or not I'm vaccinated, but we about to get a smoothie though. Alright guys, so moving on from my next point on how not to relapse is that you have to be a logical thinker. Like, you can't be within your emotions or wrapped around how you feel in the current moment. Otherwise, you are gonna relapse. Say it with me. Think logically. Be a logical thinker. Do not act based on your emotions, because think about it. Let's say you're home at night, you've already worked out, you've done everything, and you get a sense of horniness about you, right? You guys gotta realize that being horny is an emotional state. And what are emotional states? Temporary, meaning that you're not gonna feel the same way that you feel in the current moment an hour from now, 2 hours from now. And once you're able to realize that, go back and realize how you felt in the current moment after you relapse, then that's how it's gonna just help you even more not relapse. So remember that being horny is an emotional state, and emotional states are temporary, and being temporary means that you can kind of sustain from it and do other things. That's what's helped me out a ton. All right guys, this is a rare sight. Austin Dunham getting gas. I don't think I've ever recorded myself getting gas. There was actually a gas shortage here. We'll see if this works, hopefully. So here's a here's a sex lesson. So once, never mind, fuck it. That was not going in the direction where it was YouTube friendly. Speaking of not YouTube friendly, if you guys want to see my non-YouTube friendly stuff, check out the Patreon. You guys already know, link will be down below to see the exclusive content. I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. We got a lot of people on there already, and I'm answering questions almost every week on there. You can send me direct messages and everything regarding dating, business, doesn't matter. So check it out, link will be down below. All right, so here's another tip to not relapse, guys, is that you don't wanna be curious. And what do I mean by curious is that, have you ever been in a situation where, oh, I'm just gonna peek, I might just wanna see what's there, I'm not gonna touch myself, I just wanna look at it, right? What you're doing is you're still rewarding that dopamine system in your head by visually seeing it, even if you're not jacking off. And the reason it is because you gotta remember that porn itself is visual too. So even if you're just watching it, it still can be detrimental to your brain and the rewiring process of porn, because you're literally still watching it. And that includes your own stuff too. Yep, I'm gonna be relatable in this video. I know a lot of you guys have your own stuff. Me, myself, I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna watch the online stuff, but I'll watch my own stuff, right? Guys, don't even do that. Don't look at it, don't be curious. Get apps that block it for you if you have to. Just one perfect video, one perfect angle, you're gonna look at it and just relapse, and you're gonna regret it, I promise you. So don't be curious, no peeking. nothing. All right guys, so despite me giving you all of those tips, literally none of it matters if you actually don't want it. If you don't have the drive, the willpower, the motivation to actually stay consistent with Nofap, literally all these tips don't matter. So you gotta remember your reason why as to why you're doing this challenge. So is it to just overall feel better? Is it to just quit your addiction? Is it to get more girls? Each one of us has our own different reason as to why we want to. Maybe it's to cure some ED problems you might have. So remember that reason why, and every time you feel like you're about to relapse, go back to that reason why and really ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of pleasure versus long-term dissatisfaction until you relapse again, right? And to me, what I've realized, it is not worth it. And obviously this goes back to a lot of mental stuff, a lot of willpower, and overall just discipline. You gotta be disciplined if you really want it. And that goes with anything. That goes with working out, that goes with sticking to a diet, that goes with wanting to learn something. You're not gonna be the best at it if you don't actually want it. So you just gotta want it bad enough. So hopefully these tips will help you guys out. Subscribe if you're new, like the video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.